Going on.
Nothing much, nothing much. How your holiday going? Everything going good? Did you eat good?
I was very, very busy. Went to three different houses today,
Oh wow.
so a lot of leftovers. Yes,
Yeah, we don't do a lot of bouncing around. We try to get it all in one place so we can just
I
fellowship.
wish it could
So
work out like that.
yeah. So we still here with our family. And so they are out there in the background, but the grind never stops. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. We don't want to hold you. We got a good show tonight. You got something to say? Did you speak to the people, sis?
No, hi, how are you?
This is my sister. All right. So without have I went live? Yes, I'm live. Why does that say that? But anyway, without further ado, I want to get into this first topic. And the first topic is something that is very controversial in the black community. So we are going to take a look at this, and then I want to get y'all thoughts in the comments. I want to get y'all thoughts with your friends. So don't forget to like, comment, and share. Without further ado, here we go.
White, you can answer this question, but especially if you're white and American, how does that feel? I know being a black person, especially a black woman, one of the biggest issues is that we're always exhausted carrying our entire race on our backs. We always feel like a monolith, even though we're not a monolith, and that one of us can mess up and it would make the entire race look bad. And I'm sure it's the same way for Mexicans and, indigenous people.
White people in modern day America do feel exhausted. They also do feel as though they carry their entire race on their backs, and as if one of them messing up does reflect poorly on their entire skin color. And in fact, white people have the additional burden of you don't even have to mess up, and you're still asked to apologize. You're still asked to pay monetary compensation for things that maybe no one who's even breathing right now did. Because they may or may not have looked like you. You are asked to feel guilty for it, to apologize for it, and to pay for it. So we don't even have to have any living, breathing white people mess up, and white people still have to bear the burden of it. And being treated like a monolith, even though you're not one, yeah, I'd say that white people know a thing or two about that. And we know a thing or two also about being told that we have additional privileges, as if our pain, our suffering must not matter, as if we have a little bit of a buffer, so we can't ever possibly suffer as much as everyone else does. We must always have a lifeline, right, that no one else has. And if we cry, especially as white women, oh, well, then it's performative. It's manipulation. It's not real. Because you're white, right? Which means you're racist, which means you're guilty, which means you're the oppressor, which means your life might be hard, but it really can't be that hard. That's what white people in modern day America, that's what they're made to feel like all the time, every single day. And it's ridiculous.
All right, you're saying the white lady, you're saying that you heard that. So my question is to the panel, which is us, also, and to the people in the comments, to the watchers, to the listeners, drop it in the comments. Are white people the new oppressed group?
I don't know. I mean, when I was listening to her speak, I asked the question to myself, and I'm going to start asking this to black people in particular. Why do you keep putting white people on a pedestal like that? Why do you keep thinking that there's, and again, I'm not going to deny that, but white people aren't connected to, certain privileges in society, whatever. But why do you think that just like what the white girl was saying. Like, why? I don't. It's just so confused. It's actually mentally draining that she even put it she put it in perspective as like, what does that feel like? What do you mean? What does that feel like? Like, elaborate on that for me. Because
Which one? Which part? The white lady or the black lady?
the black lady said, she asked, we're carrying our entire race on our backs,
Oh,
even
what
though,
does it feel like to be a white person in America?
yeah, even though most inventions were made, a lot of inventions in general were made by black men. What are you carrying your race? How? Because we're the top of the list for everything bad, majority things bad, and the bottom of the list for majority of things good. So what are you carrying? And why you keep putting white people on a pedestal? I don't understand it.
I don't know. Amber, do you think she was right? Or white people the one that's being treated with racism right now?
I mean, I think it goes both ways, honestly. Of course, I think it goes both ways. I think that we all are going through some stuff. And just as well as black people feel stuff, so does white people. You and I have a lot of, but mixed race friends, and so a lot of people, don't want to be punished for their ancestors' um mistakes or whatever. Just like we say we don't, we not our ancestors, fuck
Right.
around and find out. Well, they feel the same way, but we can't accept that they feel that way because we feel like we've been wrong. And so, why should they have to keep on paying for something that they actually didn't do? Like we never picked cotton, so what the we mad for? And they feel the same way.
Yeah. I do not agree. I mean, I do not disagree with that. I will say that. So I agree with her when it comes to. Okay, so let me ask this before I propose that. Do you think black people are bullies when it comes to white people? Like, do you think that black people have this bully mentality when it comes to white people, the way they think about white people? Even most of them think they can beat most white people up just because
Yeah, I
they white.
do. I do. I feel like black people need somebody to blame. And so, they don't know how to pick up and go. That's that um what is it, the
That
syndrome, the
oh yeah,
victimization.
the victim,
Yeah,
yeah,
the victimization.
mindset.
They want to be victimized so bad, they want to find somebody to blame for the things or whatever. But at some point you're gonna have to heal and move on. And so, when are you gonna start doing that? Are you gonna blame the white people for you being broke all your life? I mean, because it's reasons why you're broke. You don't go to work every day. You know, you had 16 kids and you can't take care of them because you was out there poverty. I mean, there's reasons why you don't have things. And it's not solely because white people are the white people. Just like our ancestors are passed, so have theirs. So when do they get a new slate?
I think that first off, I don't think that mentality is going to change in the black community because I think it's perpetuated. I think it is taught, especially by our elders, because they were closer to that than we were. So they implant these things, the school books. Like if they teaching you about slavery, when I was growing up, and I don't know about y'all or you space, but when I was coming up, slavery started as slavery. It wasn't no context before or after it, as far as how slavery started. Actually, the real reason it was just this was slavery because you black and they white and they hate you and you monkeys. That's literally. And I also thought that white people invaded Africa and just snatched us all up.
Right. Yeah.
Like that was not taught, but that was the image. You know what I'm saying? The way they would tell the stories and the way they would tell us about our history. That's just what I envisioned because nobody ever told me that Africans was the ones selling us. First of all, they were the one catching us. They were the ones selling us and putting us on boats and
Right.
sending us to all across the world, not just America with the white man. everywhere.
Right.
So
And I just wonder
it's
why
a
people don't
reason
qualify
for it,
that.
though.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it's done on purpose. I
What do
realize
you
it's
mean?
done on purpose. Oh no,
To keep us
to
divided.
keep us divided as a whole, whether you white or black. First of all, to keep us from what they was doing, but second of all, if we talking about the quote Lyndon B. Johnson made, I'll have those N words voting Democrat for the next 200 years. They played the long game. The party never switched. They just lost the war. That's another thing I don't understand about this mindset about white people. Like we would have never even been free if they hadn't fought no civil war for us
Mm-hmm.
to be free.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like we want how you think Harriet Tubman was moving through this country and moving around like she was moving. White people was helping. So all white people, like I don't understand why we brought up like that. They played the long game. And since they couldn't keep us in shackles, since they lost their slaves, their business, they had to figure out another way to keep us oppressed and keep us enslaved in our mindset. And that's why they push that victim mentality so hard. That we need daddy government. We got to be on the government because as quick as daddy government to give it to you, he'll take it away whenever he get ready. That's how we vote for them. We need them. We need them. We need them. They played the long game.
Yeah, and I agree. And I want to ask people these questions when we get into these conversations. Like, do you not realize, or do you know that in order for Black people to be brought over here en masse as it pertains to what was taught in school, Black people had to participate in it too, right?
Yeah.
They
You
don't
talking
realize
about
that.
far as the education system?
Well,
You,
the process of slavery,
oh yeah,
like they never qualify the fact that in order for Black people to have it en masse as it pertains to what was taught in school, they had to people in Africa, because Africa is the homeland and all that stuff. People in Africa, Black people in Africa, had to participate in the slavery with white people in order to get the Black people over to America.
correct.
But nobody wants to, and it's crazy, and it shows the real unfortunate ignorance of this particular individual and so many Black people in America. It's like, what does it feel to be white? Well, why don't you go and trace your slavery, if you're even connected? Trace your lineage, to if you can even go that far, to see if your family owned slaves.
That part.
Just think about that.
Did your family own slaves? Comments. If you know if your family owns slaves or not, drop it in the comments. And I'm not talking about my good old WAPO. I'm talking about if you're a Black family, a FBA, Foundational Black American, do you know if your family owns slaves or not?
And then on top of that too, in one hand we say, white people are the most uh privileged in America. But then on the other hand, we also say there's more white people than Black people or anybody else on governmental assistance.
Absolutely.
Which one is it? Is it both? Because
So
one has to balance out the other.
two things can be true. Two things can be true, right? Because
Yeah.
yes, they are the people that are, on government assistance, but they also have privilege. They also have privilege. So two things can be true. So yes, when they get stopped by the police, do they get the benefit of the doubt? Do they get asked, do they want to press charges? Yes. Do Black people? No, not all the time. It just depends on that officer and their upbringing, honestly, right? But yes, they are the ones that are mostly on government assistance. So yes, two things can be true. It's not a false statement. It's just it is what it is, right? So Black people with sense that know how to speak correct English get further than ghetto black people that do not speak correct English and don't know how to form full sentences.
Is that a
They
bad
don't
thing?
get a lot of help.
Is that a bad thing as far as how they speak? Because that would work for me. Like if I'm an employer and I have anybody, and not just black people, but anybody, one person speaks proper English or good English, and the other person is speaking broken English because of they don't know how to turn that off while they're in the interview process. That person, regardless of black, white, whatever, would have less chance of being getting hired at my job.
Absolutely. Because in my hiring process, if you show up in a bonnet and some leggings because you told me that you dressed for the weather and not for the interview, yes, I'm not hiring you. Sorry. And
I'm
she
just
was black.
Somebody did that
Absolutely.
with a hair bag on.
Absolutely. She showed up to there and said she dressed for the weather because she was on the bus.
What they have to do with the hair bag?
She had her bag on.
and
Yeah.
came into the interview like that.
She came to the interview like that with leggings on, actually, and a belly shirt, might I add. Yeah, before she even opened her mouth, I already knew that I wasn't hiring her.
Right.
So it definitely depends, you know. I can't really say it's all race at this point. It's also about who you know.
Yeah,
So I think it's more. I think it's more that than race.
yeah, I
Honestly,
agree.
if we're talking about employers and just people moving up in certain areas, jobs, opportunities, I think a lot of it is not what you know, it's who you know. Now,
Yeah, absolutely.
this same story or individual, people like that. Now, if say that Amber was white and she didn't get the job, it's people like that that will swear up and down it was because she was black. It ain't had nothing to do with the hair bag. It didn't have nothing to do with you having a belly shirt on. Sometimes it just be your attitude. You could be dressed to the T's. Sometimes you just don't come off right. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of other reasons. Or the boss knows somebody that they probably already given a job to. I'm just
and
saying,
they have to go through the interview process for formalities.
Right. I just get tired of, especially like when you talk about so-called Christians or so-called people that go to church, believe in God and do all this. I don't understand how you could even believe in white supremacy or believe that anybody is above you or better than you. Like, I'm a child of the Most High God. Like, what are we talking about here? Ain't nobody above me. Ain't nobody superior to me than God. I don't need big daddy government. No, none of that. Like, we got to get it how we live. Yes, the assistance is good. Everybody need a leg up, but like not just being there. You're supposed to be making moves if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, and I 100% agree. Life is not what you know, is who you know, because it there's a chance that if I hypothetically I own my own business, right? I need some employees. If I know somebody and I know their work ethic is good, but they were a terrible student, there's a chance that I'm going to hire that person because I know that I know them, and I know that their work ethic is good. They're on, as far as I know, as far as I can tell, they're on time. They don't slack off on projects or whatever the case. Whereas if I don't know somebody and they are educated, this is going to be a toss up. It depends on how they interview, right? And then on top of that, too, what you were saying too, Amber, about the person that showed up in the interview. Let's just say the person. It's not just what you wear; it's how you present yourself in the interview too. It's like you can't go into an interview. You need to change 4 to 4.
No, seriously and absolutely. But also the problem that I often ran across was the fact that yes, you may interview well, you may have studied those questions because you may have been on 16 interviews, correct? So because you interview correctly and you do everything right, you dotted all your I's and you've crossed all your T's. But see, like my interview process when I was at the hotel, I literally took you through everyday life. And I got your raw reactions to things I showed you, to things I told you about. And so now I know whether you're going to be a good fit and you're not going to work 2 days and not come back, because I don't have time to waste my time for that. And that's just what it is. And so just like I'm saying, I'll hire anybody. I'll give anybody a chance. I don't want to hire nobody I know. So I'm not going to hire anybody I know. I don't want to hire nobody I know. So I don't care if you was worked well, because you're gonna get comfortable because you know who I am, but you don't know who I am as a boss. Those are two different capacities.
It's got to be a humble, strong type of person do that. Like I worked for my friend for years now, but
Right.
they don't.
You have to have that different kind of respect. And so this is why I say, like, you know, I went to Rockwood. So, you know, my outlook on things, and Rockwood is a diverse district, right? So therefore, I don't have, it's not diverse.
It's pretty white.
Okay, well, I was trying to say it in a nice way.
Well, that's not diverse. My school was diverse.
So, yes, it was predominantly white. Okay. It was far out in the county. I had to get up at 6 a.m. Right. So therefore, my friends didn't look like me. And so I got to know who they were, how they act, how they felt about different things. They weren't raised on racism. So I definitely have a different outlook on how my generation is when it comes to black and white. And they have, for me, they have a say so. They should be able to say how they feel, just like black people should be able to say how they feel, and you can agree to disagree and move on.
I absolutely love how she responded to the video. I think that's how a lot of people. I'm sorry, let me phrase. I like how the white lady responded to the black lady. I like how she responded because that's exactly I imagine how they feel. Just like you said earlier, Amber. Like a lot of black people don't even know their grandmother's mother, yet they go to white. A lot of people go to white people and assume that they were beneficiaries or had something to do with slavery. It's like, you know, this person, if their lineage did have slaves, the person that you're looking at had nothing to do with it.
But then they'll say, well, they benefiting off of it. It look like everybody at this point is benefiting off of it. See, that's what I don't understand. But circling back to the video, here's what I gotta say. The white folk is tired. They tired of y'all shit. They tired of y'all bullying them. They tired. They tired of you thinking that you can just say whatever the hell you want to say
and get away with it.
And get away with it. They tired of you calling them racist for every little thing they do, even when they criticize you, and it's right. It's racist. Like what?
Because you can't take
constructive
criticism. You can't take it.
That's because they racist.
Oh yeah.
See, that's what ain't nobody
a lot of black people are.
That's because they are racist.
Yeah, a lot of black people are racist.
They became what they claim to hate, especially now.
Yeah, a lot of black people are racist, and they don't want to admit it. You know,
but want to be accepted so bad.
Yeah,
they need the white man validation for everything. And what I mean by that is when I say black people be yearning all like what she just said. Oh, well, why they get to do it? Oh, they had it. Oh, you up there with them white, like you get, oh, you got a good job. You up there with them white, but like that's the stuff you hear. Like, why do you need a validation? Like, what?
My boss was black. She was a military black woman in corporate America that hired me. So I'm not up there with the white folk.
I already hear some. I hear a black person in the clouds somewhere. Once we play this back, they're going to say it. Black people can't be racist. We don't have the power to be racist. So, are you assuming that black people aren't powerful?
Tell that to Donald Trump after Fannie Willis, Letitia James, and Alvin Braggs went after him and tried to destroy his life. Tell that to President Donald J. Trump. That black people can't be racist. Are you kidding me? They was in power. They're black. And they tried to destroy his life.
Yeah.
And put him under the jail cell for some damn paperwork.
And the definition, there's two definitions. There's an adjective and a noun for the word. I'm looking at it right now. The definition of the word racist. It says characterized by or showing prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is minority or marginalized. That's the adjective. And then the noun, real quick, I'll finish this real quick. A person who is prejudiced against or antagonistic toward people on the basis of their, oh, it's the same thing. Same thing, never mind.
Yeah, so it's based off how you treat people because of their color or how you feel people. Like they trying to change it to all of these things. But no, y'all not finna keep making up stuff every other 5 years and think I'm supposed to just roll with it. Like, you know, oh, my words migrate, suck my booty hole.
It's
No,
just
they
a
don't.
booty hole. It's just a booty hole. Sorry, y'all. Back to normal programming.
Okay. Ooh, girl, you can't be making me laugh like this. I am trying to get a point across.
Sorry, this is our sistership.
Oh, let me put my glasses on. Also,
So I can see
thanks
it.
for hanging out with us this Thursday on Thanksgiving. Also, don't forget if you want to support the channel, you could drop a super chat. Make your chat stand out. But I'm gonna see which one stand out right now. Because this is a paragraph. I don't
Let me
think
put my
that.
glasses on so I can see it.
You ever heard people
All
say,
right.
let me put my glasses on so I can hear?
No,
Right.
for real. It's a real thing.
Or cut the radio down while
Yeah.
you're parking. So
No,
you can
cut the radio down so I can see.
Yeah. We got Black America 5974 says, I don't think they are racist. I think they see themselves not getting ahead and won't blame themselves and take accountability. Are you talking about the blacks?
I think that's what he's, yeah.
Oh, Amber. See, do you see what you're making the people do while we're trying to have a serious conversation?
What? That should have fun. It's Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. Both fools and for kids. Yes.
What? Who are you? Where did you come from? No, I'm just playing. Uncle Trump don't need to be in jail. If Uncle Trump go to jail, then all them MFers need to be in jail. And that's facts. Do you agree with this, Spaces?
I agree. I don't hire men with locks. It's unbecoming, doesn't look good. I think it's not what you do, it's how you do it. I think if you have one of those, I think they call them free locks, where you just let it grow.
Well,
Oh.
those are dreadlocks. Those are like those are right. Freeform, just
Yeah, free form. Just let them
Mine
grow.
micro.
They sticking up all in the different directions,
Yeah.
and no, that's not professional at all. However, I think the professional look, if you shave off the sides and keep it in a back in a ponytail, that looks professional to me.
That's sexy
yeah.
as
As
hell.
long as you keep them pulled back, keep them kept.
That's what it's called. Spices. Sexy as hell.
Okay.
So do you have anything else on the video? Like I said, I think the white folks tired. They not scared of y'all no more. Get used to it. Get ready. Buckle up. But that does not make them racist. Do you think what she said? Because a lot of people, what they're going to say is that makes them racist. Let me ask you something. Let me find something. I got something for y'all. I want to see if I can find it.
To answer, well, I didn't answer the earlier question. You said that.
Go ahead.
Do we think black people are bullies? When it comes to this particular situation, absolutely. And I definitely think that, like you said, white people are getting tired of it. White people are starting to speak up against it, and they're not taking anymore. And it's crazy because in 2025, there's nothing white people can do that black people can't do. And when it comes to we're having these conversations, you say, oh, they have these opportunities and all that stuff. Well, let's look at your bank account. Let's look at your recent transactions. Let's see what you're spending your money on. Because I won't deny that the average household income for white people is higher than black people. We need to look at context. and see what is going on with that. What are the contributing factors?
So I want to show you something, and then y'all tell me, do you think this is racist? Because my thing is, when you cry wolf for so long, when racism really slapped them butts in the face, they're not gonna even know what it looked like, or nobody's going to believe you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want that for the people. And racists, if you just keep them where they belong, buried and ignored in the backwoods somewhere like they been, ain't nobody tripping off them. Ain't nobody tripping on them at all. But people want to keep giving them attention. All right. I want to show y'all something. Tell me if you think this racist. Let me get it back up here.
He said that looks gay.
What look gay?
I think he's talking about what I described.
Oh, the guy with the
Shaved off the sides and pulled back into a ponytail.
Well, if it's a guy that's saying it looks gay, of course he's supposed to think that. Thank you.
It's not what you do, it's how you do it to me.
All right. So I'm finna play this clip that I saw, and y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me get to my screen.
Yeah, and pay me, and then you can talk to us all kind of way you want to, bro. The fuck?
I can talk to you how the hell.
No, you cannot.
Go back to your damn country if you want to act like that.
Back to the. You just told me to go back to my country.
Yes, I did say that.
Bitch, I saw your fucking EBT card in there. Guess who?
So what?
Guess who paid for that motherfucking shit?
What?
I did.
Oh well.
Bitch, you know how.
How do you want me to feed my kids? I'm fat.
Oh my fucking god, bro, you got me fucked up, bro.
Yeah, you got me.
I
fucked
pay
up.
taxes
Bitches like to eat.
for your fucking food.
Yeah, bitches like to eat, and my kids like to eat.
I pay taxes for your fucking food, and you told me to go back to my country.
Good. That's what you
Your
need
fucking
to do.
lazy big ass bitch. The fuck look like a fucking upside down bowling pin looking ass.
That's what I like to
You look like my fucking suburban, okay? Fucking potato bill looking ass head. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't coming here.
That's what you
Your
need
fucking lazy big ass bitch. The fuck look like a fucking upside down bowling pin looking ass.
First of all, you lazy big
So-
fat ass bitch.
You gotta
You
put the
got-
pause on there. You gotta pause it.
Oh
delayed it.
God.
So you got some people that will say he was being racist, but I am inclined to believe that she was being the racist one based off of their standards.
She said, "Go back to your country." That sets
'Cause
people
it-
off. Because when you tell us to go back to our country,
That's why I
this is
said
our country.
that
Why?
when they be talking about Africa, but I'm saying that
never been
sets
to
certain
Africa.
people off based off of the blackity black standards. That is racist.
The blackity black.
Yeah, like the pro-black, the blackity blacks, the black power, everything
No.
black, vote for Kamala, black.
I
black and
never
black.
been to Africa.
You said vote for Kamala. It's the only reason why she was relevant, because she's air quotes. She ain't even black, but whatever.
Right. I would incline
And
that.
most people would say that that is racist. She's not even black.
She not-
Let them
That's not the
think.
point.
I would think for me, I'm way more pro-black than any of the blackity blacks. I could promise you that.
He's
You
like
want-
Bruce Lee.
You want to know how I am more pro-black than them? Because
How
I
so?
actually care. I actually care what happens in the black community. I actually want to address the issues that we have. I actually want us to do better. I actually care about the kids unaliving themselves all day, every day. I actually care about the degenerate culture that we have adapted and picked up and celebrate. I want it to stop. I actually care about our souls. I actually want us to thrive because I know how wonderful we are and how powerful we could be. I actually want that. Your favorite auntie. I want that for you. But do the blackity blacks want that? No. You know how I know? Because they support and do things and vote against everything that will stop that. And then they want to keep you in this victim mentality. And they want to keep you focused on the big bad white man. Where is that going to get you? But broke, it ain't getting you nowhere. So I want to know how that's helping. I'm inclined to believe, and it be all the rich black folks telling us that with a white spouse sitting at the house. Like, what are we talking about here? How are y'all listening to these people? Like Stockholm syndrome. It's like the definition of insanity. And the things you complain about and complain about and complain about, and you keep doing the same thing over and over and over. Like, what? No.
Go ahead, Amber. What you got? I'll go
Shit.
last.
Baby, I don't have the next subject.
In regards to that, you're absolutely right. That nobody that was talking about, speaking of Kamala in particular, and in reference to the video, nobody, these blacks who vote for Kamala, want a black woman, or Barack Obama. You didn't vote for her because she's a woman and all that stuff. She has a white husband.
She didn't even vote for you. That would be my whole thing. Like, all them black men, they want to do all this. Like, literally, she didn't even choose you. She chose to go take care of the white T man's children. She chose to go breastfeed massive baby. So don't do that. See, that's what I'm talking about. The crazy stuff. That what she chose to do. Until she want to come out there and say, I want to cook collard greens in the bathtub. Girl, bye. Like I said, she didn't choose you. So why would our men choose them? Now they did it. A lot of them still did it, but a lot of them didn't. So
right. I just think it's weird. Like, if you're gonna say, if you're a FBA, Foundational Black American, or ADOS, American Descendant of Slaves, and all that stuff, and then you turn around and voted for Kamala Harris, aren't you then voting for NASA by association?
I would think.
And then think about this. To your point,
what's how you say an Indian name? Give me an Indian name.
Oh, I don't. Hey, I don't want to go there.
All right.
I was just saying, like, not only did she not have kids at all, she didn't have any black kids. She's running off being black. She didn't have any black kids, and then she's raising the white man's babies.
Right. And he be smacking chicks. So whatever. So Black America 5974 said, how did you become a Republican? To the older woman? Okay, here we go. Well, I'm not a Republican. I am actually a registered independent. I am conservative leaning, and if I had to choose, it would be Republican. I would say that if I had to choose, if I had to run for something, and they say, what you gonna run on? But this journey started actually with my spirituality. It didn't start in politics. It started at church. It started when good old Barack Obama, who we were so happy to vote for. We cried. I was so happy for our parents and our grandparents that they got a chance to see a black man make it into office and become the president. We was happy. Oh, we doted over him. Doted. And then one day, and I was heavy in church too at this point. I had got really close to God. I had just been in prayer. I had got a relationship with God. And then all of a sudden, he threw us a do-whammy and said he was voting and supporting gay marriage. He approved the gay marriage. Now, I didn't think neither here or there of it, not really, but I was wondering at this point, what is the church going to do? And I waited. And I'm like, are we still going to support him? Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about? Crickets. Nothing. Not at all. The church was quiet. So then my eyebrow got raised. And I said, I think there's some hypocrisy going on here. And the more I dug, the deeper and deeper I got. I said, okay, something wrong with that. I still wasn't all the way there, but I knew that wasn't right. And I knew that's when I had to learn God for myself and show myself approved. Then I found out what they were doing with the children in the schools. And that's where I drew the line because they had been doing it for years and I had no clue about it. And I said, they will never do that again. Pull the wool over my eyes. The Democratic Party is a party of the demonic. They do not love God. Everything they do and support and push is against God. So there's no way that I could ever support them as long as those are their values. So, and you know what I'm talking about? I don't have to go down the whole laundry list of all the things that they do that are egregious, especially with these children, especially with the Black community. The way they have destroyed us, beat us down, kept us in poverty, and give us street names like Martin Luther King, and all of them got junkyards on them. And I ain't been to every city or inner city, but I'm almost positive if the Martin Luther King there, it looked like trash. What have they done for us? What have they done for you? If you could name me some things that they have done for you, I'll wait. Drop it in the comments for the Black community. Name me one thing the Democrat Party has done for you but keep you down, depressed, with a poverty mindset and an oppressed mentality, and blame the white man for everything. You can let me know that. We can have a debate. So that's how I left the Democratic Party. I am not a Republican.
And come on the panel next time. We can definitely create you a show. You want to have a debate with Auntie Nikki. I want to be a part of that.
Oh, you know, I would also ask the question, and I don't know what Black America.
Children in school. I have never. 16 kids. I have never. Wait, I'm confused about what you're saying. Of course they're not, but they. So this is true. This is a true statement. They're not supposed to do anything. Thank you. But then you got people out here pushing that they should be just making things just for us. And that's just not a thing no more. When certain things were needed, they were needed. I acknowledge that. But those things are not needed anymore. And all they do is expound off of them and make money off of it. They use it to keep us divided so they can continue doing their BS up there. So,
and I would even ask, I don't know what Black America's political leaning is, but one of the things that I ask people is, when you hear, would you rather somebody promise you everything and give you nothing, or forgive or completely ignore your specific circumstances but still make provisions for you? Because that's how I view the Democratic Party in particular. It's like they keep it's like a horse with a carrot dangling in front of its face. They always dangle these reparations in front of your face. They this education about this and that, this money that's supposed to be dedicated to Black communities and all the stuff. They dangle all of the stuff that you want to hear in front of your face to get them in office, but then they turn around and give you nothing whatsoever. So to second Ms. Nikki's question, what have they done specifically for Black people? And I asked specifically for Black people because they promise things specifically for Black people. Republicans, from what I hear, don't do that. And, you know, send me a link or drop the link in my chat because I don't know how Miss Nikki feels about it. But I would rather them not specify my specific issue, but still make it available for me to live a better life, for me to make provisions for myself and my family. You're muted, Miss Nikki.
Sorry. Exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic. But yeah, I just want to kind of put that out there. White folks tired of y'all, and they not scared of y'all no more.
Ooh. Ain't.
And I happen to agree with them. So be respectful if you want respect back, and quit blaming them folks for every doggone thing. Golly.
That ain't the reason they got no money.
True. Right. You bad with money. You just mismanage it.
You literally finna go to Black Friday tomorrow.
Yes. I am. All right. So what? All right. Thanks for hanging out with us, you all, tonight. Don't forget, share this live, share with your family and friends. If you're with your family for this holiday, I hope y'all watching around because we finna get into something good and have some fun tonight. So I am going to go ahead and get right into it, and we only gonna spend about 20 minutes on this. So we say.
In this world, like working women, because you don't want to work. Well, you know, it takes two of us. Oh, shut up. Damn it, the only reason it takes two is because you want to live beyond your means. Some of you know your woman is pregnant and you push her out. You got to go to work, girl. But what the hell are you for? Your job, after you make her pregnant, is to work your behind off so she can rear your child. Well, today's economics doesn't allow that. Wrong. If you want to work for McDonald's, that won't allow it. But if you want to use your creative juices to create something that will bring money into your house, it is unlimited what you can do. And I'm not talking about selling drugs or pimping.
You muted.
All right. So my question to the panel, and mainly, I ain't gonna say mainly Amber, but because it's two parts. Because I do have, it is 2 parts. Because I got a question for Spaces, and my question for you is: do you feel like a woman should still operate in full soft energy, or is even able to, if she's going 50-50?
I think it's absolutely possible. I think it's if it's in you, it's in you. If you're a feminine woman, if you're the person that's submissive to a man, regardless of whether you're pregnant or not, regardless
Okay,
of whether
maybe I shouldn't have said. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me rephrase this because
You can't be telling folks out.
no, I gotta rephrase it because maybe I didn't ask the question right. Because not
I'll
soft, not soft. I mean soft energy, but what I mean, I guess what I'm asking as far as all the other duties too that a woman should be doing or supposed to do, or that a man expect her to do if she doing 50-50. So she working, but she still got to do all the other things.
I think when it comes to that, I think it's all negotiable. I think it depends on the people. I think if when it comes to the 50-50 conversation, typically what I hear the conversation being about is the woman goes to work and does stuff around the house while the man just goes to work, and apparently he just sits around and plays a game while she's doing all this stuff. I think in those conversations, you should definitely, as a man, be willing to do more around the house and help out with things that need to be done. However, what if their situation is she likes doing it on her own, or she has a particular way that she likes things to be done, and when he does it, she doesn't like it.
I'm not gonna believe that a woman gonna want to go home, go to work 8 hours, and some women, nurses, do 12 or whatever they do. Come home, deal with the kids, probably picking them up, doing all that, cooking, cleaning, trying to be cute, bending over backwards, all these things. Like, that's a lot. And cleaning up and everything. So I just can't believe that she want to do that by herself. Now, a lot of women, I think, put on a good smile and a good front, and they, trying to keep the house happy. But I don't think that they all want to do that, especially if they are working also. Because at the end of the day, then that's not 50-50 anymore.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't disagree. I think if as a one single answer, I think if the dynamic between them is 50-50, then he should definitely be willing to do more around the house, especially if I know those nurses, once the hours pick up, and people think like nursing is, and I don't know a whole lot, but I know that what I'm thinking about right now is very physical work, up and down on your feet all the time. Depending on what kind of nurse you are, you're actually lifting people up and moving people around and all that stuff. So yeah, if she's working 12 hours, even on a single day, if she's working 12 hours and you're working 8 hours, you should definitely be willing to do more around the house. I don't see why you. A lot of men do think that. I won't deny that. Why you think that you shouldn't be willing to step up even more, not even more, a little bit more to help out when she comes home, have some stuff done. I don't see what the issue is with that.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that you don't see nothing wrong with that. But so, Amber, this is for you.
My Lord.
We're gonna do it like this.
Man, they want that 100% respect, but you're doing 50-50.
Why shouldn't a woman go 50% with a man?
Because the man, they want that 100% respect, but you're doing 50-50. You can't get 100% respect or that title of, the man of the household when your woman is doing 50%. What are you providing? Nothing. So when people talk about 50%, they talk about, 50% of the bills. They're not talking about the children. Are you going to go 50-50 with me taking care of the children, changing diapers, cooking dinner? So I have to be 100% over here and then 50% on the bills. That's like 150 and you only have 50%. So I am going over you, and no, that's not fair. So no, women should not pay 50% of the bills because we do so much other stuff.
Why shouldn't a woman go 50% with a man?
You muted.
I keep doing it. So my question to you is, based off of that video, do you think that it's okay to be in a 50 relationships that people want to see?
I don't know if I'm going to put a percentage on it. The percentage could actually change at any given moment, right? So
you studied for this, didn't you?
No. how would I didn't look. I didn't look. But I mean, these are like my actual thoughts, right? Because when you say that you're going to serve your husband or your man or whatever, you do whatever it is that it takes, and you're not thinking about a 50%. You're going to be like, oh, well, I'm over my 50%, so I ain't doing that.
So if he come to you and say 50% of everything, and then you do all the other stuff too, you okay with that?
I'm okay with whatever makes our relationship flourish and move, right? So if I'm making the money, he ain't making that much. He loses his job, he gets sick, he can't go for a couple of days, and so because he doesn't have his 50%, then what? Am I not supposed to kick in?
We talking about
I'm just saying
a regular able-bodied man. You remember last week when you was like, I'm so sick of these damn women lying.
Yes, I'm sick of these. Yeah,
I feel like you're not telling the truth.
No, I am though, because I have done it.
That don't mean you like it though.
But it doesn't matter whether I like it. You asked, would I comply?
So you're gonna do the 50-50?
Yes. And if I have to kick in a little bit more because 50% doesn't cover the damn dishes, then that's what I'm gonna do. That doesn't make sense. So whatever makes the house not lack is what I'm supposed to do because I am a server as well.
Right, but if you at work, the house lacking.
No.
It's lacking you.
Let me tell you something. I definitely have to work. I have to work because I have to have my own bills.
I mean, you can have your little hobbies.
No, let me tell you. Let's talk truthfully because women don't be truthfully. Let's talk truthfully. Truthfully is this: women literally, when you don't have a job and that man has the control of the income, you don't have you.
Ooh.
All right, Amber, this for you.
How you gonna cut me off and put on? Because women don't do hardly enough in a relationship. How much have you women ever spent on a man or a date and stop playing? Well, let's talk about how that's so surfacey. That is so surfacey. First of all, you talking about a date. We're talking about a whole relationship heading to marriage. So you talking about spin on a man and a date? Really? You're talking, and also you're talking about women who on guy shit. So we shouldn't even have to address
Well, he
that.
said y'all don't hardly do nothing either in a
Well,
relationship.
I do apologize for the lack of quality of women that you have come into contact with. Sorry. But over here, we're talking about women who serve their man in any capacity. Because that's what a woman does, a godly woman does, that serves her man, not just to get a ring, but to make sure that he's okay.
To be a wife.
Period. That's what wives do. He's talking about a date.
Well, I
hear a lot of men talk about dates. So are you women not taking the men out on dates? Are you not paying for anything? Are you like,
well, that goes
I
into
invite you on a date, I'm paying. If I plan the date, I'm paying.
but I hear a lot of men saying that women don't even pay for dates.
Well,
or take
I
them.
just
So
apologize for the lack.
No, a lot of women must not be doing it.
Well, I just apologize for the women race.
Is that a thing, Spaces? Are they not, the women not dating? They're like, they're not reciprocating.
If I send you the address and say, baby, meet me here, wear this, I didn't book the hotel room, I didn't decorated it, I didn't took you to dinner, I didn't did all of this. So, like I said, I apologize for the lack.
He said he. I'm not gonna read that out loud.
What do you say? What your thing? What a life.
I think I agree with both of you. I think he's absolutely right when it comes to, like, you were talking about something on a more in-depth level, but I think the point he was trying to make is that how much women on average spend on a date is a representation of how much they spend in a relationship overall. So when it comes to the 50-50 thing, as it pertains to the girl in the video, so what she's saying to me, what I'm hearing her say was that she said, you don't deserve 100% of respect when you're paying 50% of the bills. Are you saying that? Are you saying that your femininity is for sale?
For real.
That's what I hear what these women say when they talk about.
She's not going to give up anything. Actually, if we're talking like the video, she's not going to give up anything because first of all, if she has to take care of the kids and she has to do the house and go to work, she doesn't feel like she should do anything. So therefore, she ain't paying shit on a date because that's over her 50%, and that's where I started. That's over her 50% compliance rate.
Well, my question then, she said at the end, you don't deserve 100% of respect because you're not doing nothing, which is a stupid statement because he's making your life.
With that. I don't agree with the whole respect thing.
Yeah, it's like
no, I don't agree with
it. Well, why be in relationships with women like that? I'm confused.
They love them women like that. Them the ones they be leaving us for, cheating on us with.
I'm saying they on a base level though. On a base level though, people deserve respect.
Yeah.
Period.
Regardless of if you're in a relationship.
Like that's just regular.
Period.
So you're saying so what she's saying is her respect is for sale. She's for sale. Yeah, that's what she's saying. Like that. And then on top of that, he's not doing nothing. He's making your life 50% cheaper, lady. Think about that.
We all be saying that. Like so here's my take on it. I get both sides. I do. I can't help it because yes, I do feel the whole, okay, you expected me to, and I ain't talking about respect or nothing like that, but just like overly do. And I remind you, I've been in situation, I'm working this and that, but then you still doing everything else, whether it be the kids, all this type of stuff, and then you don't do nothing else but work, and that's all you feel you should do. Even you got people to the point to where it's not so much as where, I can clean up, I don't need your help, but can you at least put the shit up? You get what I mean? Can you put it where it belongs? Like, so then it starts
Can you not
becoming
walk out your drawers at the door?
like it's inconsiderate. It's almost like now you don't appreciate it because so I get that part, but I also get how tired people are. I'm tired. You know, I firmly believe women weren't built to be doing all this stuff. We weren't built to be out here in the work field, competing with men, doing all of that. That's just not how God designed us. That is some shit that society created. Some dumb feminist A, B woman. I'm trying to be good because I got elders in the other room. But some woman fought for it. And it's the stupidest thing in the world. Like, bitch, is you crazy? Like, now look at us. Then you get the modern feminism. Now men don't even want to date no more because you me too them to death. Oh my God. He can't even say hi no more.
How you doing?
You can't do nothing anymore. Then when a man try to be chivalrous, she try to be like, oh my God, you're being a patriarchy. You're the patriarchy. So it's just like men now they bagging off into women that do want that traditional feeling, that traditional relationship. It's almost like they out there bad because the men retreating. But go ahead.
I'm sorry.
I think strong men, like men know men that understand, they know they I don't think they have no issues, but women usually go to them kind of men.
I think when it comes to that, on average, you know, it's like you're danged if you do, danged if you don't. Because regardless of if a woman is a 10, regardless of if she's a 2, there's a woman that is a 10 that has bragged and, you know, put herself on a pedestal about the men that are coming at her. And there's a woman that's 2 that has the same mentality of a woman that's 10 or whatever the case. So it's like they're talking about men in their DMs. They're talking about men that approach them in real life. They're showing DMs and text messages and all that stuff, or just racking up numbers and letting text messages and all this stuff just sit because it like gives some sort of boost of confidence or whatever. It's danged if you do and danged if you don't. But as far as the woman in the video, I bet you she only knows these things because she's already experienced it. I bet you this is where this is coming from. You can't do fit. You don't deserve 100% respect if you're doing 50-50.
I would think that
now
should
here's
be
a question.
You respect.
Here's a question though. So if he's apparently to her thought process, he has to pay 100% in order to get 100% respect. So does that mean she's not working? Because if you're working and he's paying 100% of the bills, what are you doing with your money?
Well, I got a video for that too, but I'm not gonna play it. So, but I did run across a video where the man was saying that even if she is working to do her little side thing, that's fine, but you shouldn't be taking no money from no woman. And he called it they call it just emasculating. They're not real men yet, they're still boys. She should be using that money like to do the house stuff. Now I'm not saying you don't do nothing, but like making the house a home, taking care of the tissue, the this, the that. I mean, he didn't even say none of that. He said she should just be looking cute and going to get her nails done, having a good time, and making sure that she is feeling good and happy. It was a video I saw. Y'all want to watch it?
Yeah, I mean, because we sitting here lost.
Well, I ain't say I ain't want to play it.
I mean, because like I said, I don't really think 50-50 exists.
He said women don't exist.
Well, I just feel like, well, what the hell? Who did God make from Adam's rib?
He said, I'm 42. This is from Hood Billy 1776. I'm 42 and I've been single for 10 years. Sorry. Women don't exist. Yes, they do, Hood Billy. Well, first you got to get the FU sign. Like, you just cussed me out. Just with your your profile pic. Women do exist. I guess have you been trying? Now, I do think that's a thing. I think people, we always talk about this, but men, I think, tend to do this a lot. they tend to search or find these people in the wrong places. I think we got to start switching up where we meeting people, because you tend to meet them at the same places you're going to, the bars, the club, wherever you be at, the gym. I think you should go to the laundromat,
My God.
the grocery store.
What about the people who got the washers and dryers? We don't do that. What we gonna do at laundromat for?
A man don't. That's you. You don't. A man don't. That's not what they look for. He don't care if his woman got a washer and dryer.
I don't want to go no damn washer.
He gonna buy her a washer and dryer. That's
No.
how he gonna pull up out. Hey, baby, let me come here. I got something for you. I'll buy you a washer and dryer. You ain't never got to be up in here no more.
No, ma'am. I wouldn't buy a bitch a washer and dryer at the laundromat.
For you.
No.
It's for him.
I mean,
he trying to hook Hood Billy up.
I just wonder. It's like, Jeff Bezos' wife divorced him.
Did she?
I forgot his name again. The football player, his wife divorced him because he wanted to work. Then you got Steph Curry's wife out here doing what she's doing. You got Jada Pinkett out here doing what she's doing. I think.
What are they doing?
What? You ain't never seen? Oh man, that's a different conversation.
I'm sorry. I just
Amber don't be on social.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't be in folks' business. It's wild.
No, they put their business out.
Almost didn't.
I get that, but I don't look people up and like, oh, let's just see what they doing today. Like I got my own shit.
Oh man, but I think high and low, it doesn't matter. It just it depends on the woman, because you know you will have a woman. Let's just say, for example, a woman in the gym. Some women would say, if you see me, you know, want to talk to me, come talk to me. Other women would say, you see me, I'm busy, don't talk to me in the gym.
And don't talk to them, because that's their mentality through the whole relationship.
But then you have woman in the grocery store. I'm focusing on getting my groceries. I'm getting out of here. Don't talk to me. Another woman in the grocery store would say, come talk to me. I'm just getting
Come
groceries.
walk me through my house while I look through this list, Bookie. We can have a whole conversation, honey.
Now, where I think you shouldn't try, what I think, because I don't be seeing nobody talking them in the casinos. People do not be trying to talk to people in there.
I don't be in there.
That's not the place to hook up. But I don't know. So 50-50.
I think that's what's available. 50-50 is what's available to most people.
But they definitely, when people do say 50-50, they definitely mean 50-50 on this rent and on this electric.
Right.
On this gas.
Right.
They do not.
Now I just don't think
the rest of
I don't think a man. No, I don't think a man should be asking for half from no woman. There's my take. I don't like.
So what is she doing with her money then?
She doing other stuff.
What
are we talking about? She doing other things, and I'm just saying, even if she not, like for me, in the ideal world, she not at work.
Okay, that's where I was going with it, because
you hear what I meant? Yeah. So in the ideal world, she not at work. But if she do got a little part time or something, she is just using that to do the stuff she want to do. He don't have to do all. And I'm just talking about me. I don't know about other women when they in that situation. But I'm just saying, like, I can use my money to do other things.
That sounds so selfish.
No, that he don't have to do. Like, I could buy all the other stuff. I could buy all the house stuff, do all the things.
I'm gonna do whatever my man need me to do.
I mean, essentially, that's what I'm gonna end up doing too. But in an ideal world, no, I'd rather be at home, making the house nice for you, being cool, relaxing, staying, keeping it cute, supporting you with your dreams, your mission.
It gets boring. Sorry.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like,
it do not get boring. It gets boring when you don't find nothing to do with yourself.
Finding something to do gets you in trouble.
No, it don't. You find constructive things to do.
You can't find that much shit to do.
I did. I used to garden. I planted stuff. I had flowers. I learned how to decorate cakes.
I miss my man. I was cool. I need to stimulate my brain.
Well,
I'm too smart to be sitting my ass at home.
I don't have to just be sitting there.
Going on brunch. I don't even have no friends. These bitches is fake.
I don't gotta go on no brunches.
I'm just saying, you know how people be like, I'm just saying, go outside.
Put it like this. Don't ask me to go to work just like you do, have half of everything, pay half of everything like you do, and then expect me to do all the other things when you get ready, how you want it, when you want it, while you just sit around and twiddle your toes. No, I tried to mental fuck myself into thinking that I would do that, or how could I do it? But that's just the math ain't mathing for me. See, I done been on both ends of it.
Me too.
So no.
Yeah. I would rather do 50-50 than 100 and 0.
Now, if I'm doing 50-50, it's still not going to be 50-50 because 9 times out of 10, you make more money than me. You make more money than me. I'm giving you 50-50. That don't make sense, but I'm going to give you the 50-50, but I'm going to still need money when I want to do other stuff.
Okay, ask him for his
So either way, other way, it's still not going to be 50-50. He's still going to have to do more.
Either way it goes.
Just like I have to do more.
Either way it goes. A lot of people.
Now, if you was helping around the house, if you was helping like that, if we talking about 50-50, I mean 50-50 every damn thing. Not just 50-50 on this and then the rest is all you. You got it. No.
I don't know.
Well,
but
like I
said in the beginning, I don't. I mean, are we calculating the damn 50-50?
And that's what I'm saying, right?
You ain't got to calculate it. You can feel it. You will know. I promise you.
And you can communicate with your partner. We go back to that from last week, right?
Everybody don't know how to communicate.
Communicate with your partner. Hey, baby, I'm tired. Can you do the dishes tonight?
No,
can you?
They not doing
tonight?
They're the type
can
of people
you change the Pampers tonight?
The
I'm
type
tired.
of people we talking about. They're not going to do that.
Okay,
That is not how they feel.
Be with their asses.
That's not how they feel.
That's what the issue is. It's a lack of communication.
It's not a lack of communication. It's a lack of common sense, respect.
Everything starts with communication.
But if you just said that people don't even know how to communicate.
I did tell you that.
Okay, then. So then what are we talking about?
But you can also teach them.
Yeah, and sit my ass down.
I just think when we put it down to dollar amounts, Amber's so stressed out. When we bring it down to dollar amounts, it's like the way I view it is whatever woman I get with will never not work. She's gonna have some sort of.
That's what I'm saying. He get it. I don't even know why Hood Billy ain't got no woman. He say if he has to touch anything,
single, shit.
He finna tell you why.
10 fucking years.
If I have to touch anything at home, you're not doing your job. If you have to pay one bill or fix one of the cars, I think he mean cars, I'm not doing mine.
Single for life, those reasons.
Yeah, because
more power to
y'all want to keep wanting to compete with these men. I ain't trying to compete with no man.
I don't want to compete. I don't want to compete, but
I don't need no. I don't know
relationships.
I don't need equal shit.
I said
we're
different.
Not equal.
I said different.
We're not equal.
We never will be equal. That's not even biblically correct.
Right.
But I said there are
my work is at home.
Different types of relationships. Period. What I'm saying is, it's not like I wouldn't love not to pay a damn bill, but if I have to, I will until I get to that point.
Well,
where
everybody gonna do that.
No, everybody complaining, bitching.
No, if that's the case, they need to get the person that's already the point to where they don't have to do that instead of working their way up.
No, nobody that's already established is gonna get no nothing ass person.
Men do it all the time. Men don't have the same best. They don't look for women how women look for men.
Okay, well, once they stop throwing that shit from the back and they stop sucking their dick from the
that's
back,
not gonna happen. A man will go. A man, right? You messing up my money.
No, they're not.
A man will go get a woman. A man with means, a financially stable man, a high value man will go get a chick.
Go get a hoe.
No, nobody said nothing about a hoe.
That's what they do.
They will go find a woman out. They'll get a girl that work at Walmart, this and that. A woman is not going to go get no man that's lesser than her like that.
Walmart chicks is nasty.
That's not true.
So
if that's the case, then all black bitches suck asshole.
Well, they do. I was just in a text
you
thread.
Suck asshole?
I never did before.
Whoa. Where we going? Where we going? Come back.
Anyway, it's time for us to go.
when it comes to that, man, is it really the providing for the house takes a lot substantially more effort than it does to decorate it. So
Then nobody talking about just decorating spaces. It take more to be at the house than just decorate it. And first of all, decorating
curtains
takes
you
a
like?
lot.
What kind of curtains you like, Space?
That stuff take time.
What kind of curtains you like? What colors is it? I can decorate you some stuff.
that's what I'm like. It takes a lot more money to. It takes a lot more effort to provide the money for the food that's going to be cooked than it does to actually cook it.
Yeah, but you still gotta organize. See, the housewife job never end.
I doubt
That's a
it doesn't.
24-hour job.
It is.
I think.
And it's
I
hard as
think.
shit, especially with kids involved.
But what about when the kids go to school and they're gone for 8+ hours out of the
If
day?
she doing what she's supposed to do, then she doing some shit at the house, so you don't never know that it was ever messed up.
Let's be truthful. When them damn kids go to school, we need a fucking nap. You heard me? So, what are you talking about? We did a nap. Just know.
She muted you. I don't know where you was going to go with that, but she muted you. I'm just saying, I mean,
Just know all this shit's gonna be done by the time you get home.
I Googled how long does it take to go grocery shopping. It said like 1.5 hours.
I should block your Google. I am so sick of you in Google and Chat GPT and Gemini and whatever else site you use. I'm sick of it.
I mean, if you got an automatic dishwasher, you're not spending a lot of time doing it.
No, you still gotta wash them dishes before you put them in there.
Talking about. She ain't no man ever came to her about that. Shit. She ain't never went 50-50.
That's my friend. Hey,
You see how she's talking about you? She's called you lazy girl.
Yeah, now what were you do I'm sure I would wager that you were working while you weren't going 50-50. So what were you doing with your money while he was paying all the bills?
Oh, you're talking about Sharonda.
Yeah.
Go ahead and spit your stuff, Sharonda. Tell him, girl.
You don't have to answer, but I mean, a lot of times in this situation, women are building up a just-in-case account while the man paying all the bills.
You know what? That is true.
I ain't never heard. I heard of it, but I ain't never known nobody do that.
We ain't never known them. But
like that's probably a rich woman thing.
It is happening though. Right before your very eyes.
She said she was investing in building.
That sounds like a generic answer. That sounds
like a just in case.
Investing in my just in case account is what I was doing. That's what I was doing.
Don't do my friend. She was investing in building. Hello.
Investing in what? Stocks? What stocks were you investing in?
I ain't telling her business.
No, it's rhetorical. You don't got to answer that.
Tell him, baby.
And it's just a regular question. But anything else on this?
That's it. That's all.
Now, I do have an announcement. Go ahead.
I think if you're going to be in a 50-50 relationship, then it's not 50-50 down the middle. 50-50 bills for sure, but it's not 50-50 down the middle. You do half of the kitchen, I do half of the kitchen. You do part of the bathroom, I do the other part of the bathroom. No, it's just like
I'm gonna do
you got to figure out how it works.
I am finished.
I know I'm gonna do part of the bathroom.
But that's what anyway. But
no, that's like I'm gonna cook half the dinner. And you're gonna cook the rest of the and then I'm gonna be waiting on you to cook your half.
This is what I so like, even if like the rent or mortgage and the car note, I could do the rest. Ain't that fair? That's not fair.
I was in a relationship where I
is that fair, ladies?
I only had to pay my
depends on how much money you make.
Spaces.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm not sorry, but go ahead.
I know. I only had to pay my car note and my insurance. And so let's put it like this. We are speaking in a general term as if we're just talking about a married couple that has a decent wage. We're not talking about
people who don't have that kind of means. I do understand
If you make
people.
$13.75 an hour, we got a problem.
Nobody makes that. I do understand that it takes mostly a 2-income household right now. So let me make that disclaimer. I get it. Now, it don't have to. We just be trying to live among our means, like the people say in the video. But other than that, I digress. We're talking about people who have a decent wage and able to kind of do that, I guess. So I think if two people, one makes 60, one make 50, if she talking part-time, I'm talking about the woman on her low end part-time job or something like that. I think it could work if they live within their means.
That's
What's
basically
the means?
50-50.
Because shit, everything is going up.
No,
up,
people
and
be
up.
trying to do stuff other than like that they need to do that they shouldn't do. Like maybe
on
shop,
cruises.
cruises, shop when they don't need to be shopping, gambling, drinking, all of these
My
things.
cruise is only like $175 a person, so I don't really know what everybody else is doing.
I don't know about that. But if you go on a lot of those per year and then you think about what you're spending while you're gone and all that, that still can add up.
Just like gamblers.
Yeah, it can cost you.
All in all, I think figure if it's a 50-50 situation, which is most people's situation, figure out how to make that 50-50 work. Because certain people excel in certain areas, other people excel in other areas. Figure out how to make it work.
Yeah. That's what I say. Any last words? Any last words before we get up out of here? Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Don't forget support. If you want to drop us a super chat, get your this is my new announcement too. So next is that gonna be next month? Is next month December?
Yes.
So next month we will be going 2 hours. 2-hour streams. Also, we will be reading comments under the super chat. So we will engage with you in the comments and all those things, but we want you to subscribe, support. If you want to join the Thursday night panels, you just email me at justabrowngirinamerica@gmail.com. You can DM me at Nikki Green at 2025 on Instagram or on TikTok at Just a Brown Girl in America. All right. So that being said, you got anything you want to say?
Yes, I would like to say that I don't mind going 50-50 because the other 50-50 of my income, I'm going to go on cruises. You're welcome to come.
I said my last piece. This is a great conversation, though. It was very fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope y'all enjoying y'all family, enjoying the holiday. Don't forget, think about 3 things that you're thankful for today. Don't think about the negative. Don't think about who made you mad. And if somebody made you mad, think about why you are still thankful to have them in your life. And with that being said, I'm just, what?
I think that we do good with us in the same room.
No.
You know?
No. No.
Spaces, what about you?
I liked it.
See? See?
And with that being said, I'm just another brown girl in America trying to figure this thing out, trying to make common sense in a not so common world. Oh, you ain't been in my